Hey, party people, I'm going to be here in just a minute, but I just want to say that my post from last night has gotten almost 7,000 likes. If we could get it to 10,000 by the end of the day, I would scream, cry, and throw up. Just throwing that out there. I'm sure nobody's listening. I'm sure nobody's seeing this, but if so, I would literally throw up. Like, in a good way, in a good way. Okay, not gonna lie. Hey guys, I'm so glad to be here, but I was just really listening to Headhunter by Dance Gavin Dance like 2 seconds before I started the stream. It was like BLESSTHISMESS, will you bless this mess? I feel like somebody needs to bless this mess that is going to be the stream today because I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. It's been a day since I streamed and not a lot's happened, but I guess I have a lot to say. Yes, I am wearing my glasses today. You'll have to get over it. I think I've got an eye infection. I think I've got also a sinus infection, an ear infection. I woke up yesterday and my jaw was hurting, and I literally am having a hard time opening my jaw. Like, that hurts. So I think I've got an ear infection that's running down into my jaw. I'm falling apart, guys. But anytime I wear my contacts right now, my eye on the left side starts itching, and I think it's just really bad allergies, so please bear with me. Abe, I see you're in the chat. Hey, I hope you're doing good. I love you. Chris, hey, what's up? How are you? I hope you're having a good Monday. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna see me messing with this dress a lot today. I'm wearing a dress and it's really short. Um, I love this dress. It was gifted to me off my wish list. I think Frisbee got this for me. Thanks, Frizz. I don't know if you're somewhere lurking in the distance, but thanks for this dress. But it's very short and it's hard to keep down, especially this part. Because I want, like, my skin to show here, but it just wants to go like this, and I'm like, no. Absolutely not. Don't do that. Do not do that. Abe said, you look so gorgeous today. Thank you. Guys, listen. I'm so excited. I started watching Interview with the Vampire, the TV show, not the movie. I do love the movie though. Ah, Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. But let me tell you about Interview with the Vampire, the show. This man, they have got playing Lestat Delacour. When I tell you, my mouth dropped when I seen him on the screen for the first time. I'm sure everybody on Instagram, everybody in my Discord's like, Bean, please stop talking about this man. We do not care. We literally do not. But this man's betrayal of Lestat is just, ugh, is so good, and he's so bad. Like, Lestat is like, he's a problematic character. He's a problematic lover. And God, do I love to look at him. And I just love him so much. Don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong. I do love Louis so much. I think the actor they picked to play Louis I can't say it. I'm not gonna try to say it. But the guy they got to play Louis is also a really great actor. I really like what he's doing with that character so far. I'm on season 2. I don't know how many seasons are out. I think it's just the 2, but I started 2 last night and I finished the first one during the day yesterday because I had a slug day yesterday. Every other Sunday, I try to have a day where I don't do anything, or like I'm just sitting on the couch editing photos or something and watching a show. And I've really been wanting to watch Interview with the Vampire, and I seen it got added to Netflix, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch that on my slug day. So I did, and I was obsessed. I was so lost in the sauce the whole day. That kind of show is one that just submerges you, and it's like you're in the show almost. It's like you're not watching the show, you're a part of the show, which I love television that's like that, but it's very immersive, and I'm loving it so far. I think it's a good bit different than the books and the movie, but I am really, really enjoying it so far, and what's that? The liqueur! I've been saying it in a British accent, but I'm not gonna say it in a British accent here unless you really, really want me to, because my nephews tell me that I do a really good British accent. They're always like, Bean, they call me a different name, but they say, Bean, you do a great British accent. Will you teach us how to do that? And I try, but they don't understand. They don't get it. Maybe when they're older they will. But anyway, Abe said they get jealous. There's nothing to get jealous about, guys. It's just a character on a TV show. That's literally all it is. Rainer said, hey, I hope all is well with you today. I'm doing really good today. I have had a productive morning so far. I've learned a lot about myself this morning. But yeah, it's been a productive morning. Birdman is here! Caw. Bird, I miss you so much. I'm so glad you're here. For anybody that doesn't know, anybody that's watching, Birdman is my moderator in my Discord. He's also my dad. And his wife, Willow, she's my mother. They adopted me, and I love them both very, very dearly. Bird, I'm so glad you're here. I hope you don't mind me giving you a whole entire weirdo shout out on the stream, but I do. I love you so much, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate you keeping our community safe always. You're the best. The best. Chris, I need to hear it now. Oh my god. Okay, I will I will tell you how I learned to do a British accent. It's because I watch too much Doctor Who. When I was younger, I would rewatch the seasons of Doctor Who over and over and over again, and I just developed a British accent. Or learning how to do it. It's probably really bad, but there's a lot of old Bean recordings of me pretending to be like the Doctor in Doctor Who and doing a British accent. So if you really do want to hear me do a British accent, I will perform one for you. I can also speak just a little bit of French. Not very much, not very good at it, but I can speak a little bit of French. And I know enough French that when they're speaking French in Interview with the Vampire, I'm able to pick up on a lot of it. I'm like, oh, I know what that means. I'm not very good, though. Also, guys, my allergies are going, my nose is running, so I'm gonna just wipe it real quick. So great, so delicious, I know. Ugh. Sorry, my nose, guys. My nose. Big Ant, oh my god, I'm so glad you're here, dude. I'm so glad you're here. I had such a fun time hanging out with you guys on Saturday, and you really just brought it to the stream. I loved your energy. I loved having you here. I'm glad you're back today. I hope you're having a great day. Abe said that would be interesting. Okay. I might. BK, oh my god, hey, how are you? I'm so glad to see you. I love you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe you're here. Chris said, yeah, that's cool about the French. I took French in high school, and tried to do a Duolingo French course a few years ago, so I know like a few things. Like I can say a few words, like je suis or je suis bean. That's I am bean. Ooh, there's a gnat. No, it's jam bean. That's I am bean. I can't remember all of these words, but anyway. I know Ilsapel Kamon is like her name is, or Ilsapel Kamon is his name is. But anyway. Big Ant said, thank you. Yeah, so far so good. I'm glad everybody's having a good Monday so far. But guys, can we talk about Lestat Delacour? Oh my. This man. The chokehold this man has on me. I'm loving this show so much. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody if y'all want to watch it, but I just need to say that the betrayal of this character has been so good so far. I can't remember what the actor's name is. I sent it in the Discord earlier. I was in there talking. His name is Sam Reed. Yeah. Somebody asked me how long I'm streaming for. Probably about 3 or 4 hours today, maybe. Get to hear my phone. I hate having the sound on my phone, but for some reason on Instagram right now, I can't hear any reels if I have like the silent mode turned on my phone. Usually I can just hit like the little volume button and it'll like play whatever sound is on a reel or whatever I'm trying to do. But recently it's like, oh no, you gotta have your sound on if you want to hear anything. Sorry guys, oh my goodness. Hey, my French is not better than your English. Shut the front door. Your English is so good. It is so good. I don't want to hear it. BK said I go into work a little later today so I can be here for a little bit. Oh, I'm so glad, BK. I miss you so much, BK. Have you had any cool conspiracy theories come your way or anything spooky? You always have the best things to talk about. I miss having that in the stream. Also, emotional support beverages. I got a pumpkin coffee that I made this morning with a pumpkin cold foam. And of course, I've got a Stanley Cup with some water in it. Great times, great oldies. Same old, same old. Also haven't put any cuticle oil on my fingers today. My cuticles are crusty, dusty, and busted. Or busty. But in Interview with a Vampire, oh my gosh. Lestat is this beautiful, beautiful ancient vampire. He's so gorgeous. And he turns this man named Louis de Pont de Lont. And they have like a romance. But it's an abusive relationship. And eventually, I won't say how, but they break up. And Louis goes out kind of on his own. Have y'all seen Interview with the Vampire, the movie? Because I feel like I could explain more of this, but I don't want to spoil it in case you guys do want to watch it. Big Ant said, conspiracy theories. Now you're talking the language. I love a conspiracy theory. My favorite conspiracy theory, I will tell you guys real quick, is the Chuck E. Cheese conspiracy theory. Is the one where I think Shane did it. Shane Dawson did it a few years ago. So you know when you go to Chuck E. Cheese and you get a pizza and it's not that great, so you leave most of it there. You only eat like a couple slices. But you notice that none of the pieces line up how they're supposed to. It's like one piece is short, one piece is long, one piece looks like it came from a completely different pizza. The conspiracy is for all the pizza that is left behind in the restaurant, they take it back into the kitchen and gather enough pieces from different people's tables to make a new pizza, and then they serve it back out to someone else. And it makes sense. Like, if you look at a Chuck E. Cheese pizza, what Shane did in the video he did a few years ago, the pieces, they were different sizes. They looked like they came from different pizzas. I totally believe this. I think Shane had some kind of controversy with Chuck E. Cheese after that. It was like, or Chuck E. Cheese came out and was like, we do not do that. We cook our pizzas fresh every day. But who really knows? We're not in the kitchen. We don't see those things. What do you think? Let me know. The other one I've seen, I watch a lot of Shane Dawson's conspiracy theories. I love him. I've been watching him pretty much my entire, like, teenage and adult life. I think he's just very great. But he did one recently. He does, like, a lot of fast food conspiracies. But the one he did recently is, if you order on the Chipotle app, instead of going into the store, you get less food. But if you go into a Chipotle to get your food and act like you're filming a TikTok, they will give you just a massive, massive amount of food. Like, if you're getting one of those burrito bowls, they can't even put the lid on it. That's how much food they're putting in there if they think you're like a TikTok star. Because they think they're gonna get like some brand promotion from you being in there and filming. Shane had tested this out and went to a bunch of different Chipotles, ordered some on the app, went in the store some, had one of his team go in and act like they were filming a TikTok. And the conspiracy theory is true. 100%. Chipotle is doing that. And I think that is so crazy. Like, Shane had took like a scale to weigh everything to see what exactly the difference was between like stuff ordered in the app, or if you just went in there regular getting something, or if you acted like you were filming like for a TikTok. And the amount that was different was so crazy. It was wild to see. So, like, they got 2 burrito bowls, and one was so small compared to, like, the one where they went in for, like, a TikTok or whatever. It was wild. I was like... And anytime I've eaten Chipotle in the past, I usually just order it on the app. So I've been getting cheated this whole time. I could have been getting these gigantic burrito bowls this whole entire time. I am angry. I would just like to say, that's BS, and I would like to talk to the manager. Not me being a Karen in the Chipotle. Abe, I always forget we're on a time difference, so it's still early for you, but get some breakfast, my friend. What's for breakfast? Frizz said, I feel like the Chipotle thing is true everywhere, anywhere. Yes, I think so too. I really think so too. Abe, go get some breakfast and take your medicine immediately. Dr. Bean's orders. DK said, because no one actually wants their crab pizza enough to get delivery. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. I don't disagree. I do not disagree. Also, guys, the allergies are raining high right now. They are raining high. Whoever's sending so many, like, little emotes, I love it. I love to see it. But I've got so much mucus in my throat right now, it's revolting. I'm trying to, like, swallow it down. But it's so thick in my throat right now. And I'm getting so much lipstick on my straw. Big Ant said, UFOs fascinate me, though. Like them having a secret base in the ocean. Oh my god, I believe that. I think the government is working with the aliens at all times. No notes. They are 100%. And I think everybody knows that, but they kind of turn a blind eye to it. They don't want to know that. They don't want to realize that. What do you guys think? That's what I think. I think aliens exist. I think they are monitoring this planet. I don't think any of them live here. I think they're just monitoring the planet. They're watching us. It's like we're the cattle. We're the cows. And the world is our pasture while all of these aliens are just watching us, learning from us, taking from us. That might be a weird theory to throw out there, but that's what I think. And I think there's life on other planets, obviously. We can't be the only planet in this whole entire universe, in this whole entire solar system that has anybody on it. I don't know what these creatures might look like, but they're out there. And I believe in them. I don't really like watching those, like, corny UFO shows on, like, Discovery Channel or the History Channel, though. They always make them sound too creepy. And there was this one time my mom was in the hospital. She was fine. She had, like, some kind of procedure. But it was, like, 3 a.m. I was staying overnight with her. I could not sleep. And the TV was on, and it was on one of those UFO shows. And I was, like, 13 at the time. And I get scared super easy, especially if I'm, like, having to stay overnight in a public place. I do not like that, like in a hospital or something. I do not trust, I do not like that. That gives me the ick. I hate it. But, so, the TV was on. And they were showing one of those UFO shows, and I was like, oh my god, an alien is gonna come in here dressed up as a doctor, and he's gonna kill my mom, and he's gonna abduct me, and I won't exist anymore, and I'm going to die, and they're gonna do all sorts of experiments on me. And ever since then, I cannot stand those shows. They creep me out. They really creep me out. Frizz said, my favorite conspiracy is the grocery store putting about to be expired food at the eye levels so I can't get the fresher food. That's true. I know that for a fact. That's not a conspiracy theory. I worked in a grocery store from the time I was like 16 to the time I was 21. And I will say that that's 100% true. They do that. They will always put the expired food closer to eye level, or like it will always be the item that is in front of everything else. If a grocery store is doing their job correctly, that is just what they're supposed to do to try to get it out the door. It's like when they mark down bananas that are going bad to like 99 cents. They would rather try to make a profit on that instead of just throwing it away or giving it to a food bank. So that is very true. BK, yes, I remember your playlist. Oh, I love that playlist. But yeah, add some more stuff on it if you've got anything like new or something you want me to look at. I would absolutely love that. Chris said, can't get enough of the UFO theories. Love going down a YouTube rabbit hole about UFOs. That's cool. Not for me, but yeah. Big Ant said Ancient Aliens. I can't remember what it was. I think it was Ancient Aliens that was playing. And they had like the weird plastic alien that they were trying to like do a reenactment with. And it's gonna be a no from me, dog. It's a no from me. 0 out of 10. Straight to jail. Do not pass go. I can't. As a 13-year-old girl staying overnight in a hospital with my mom, no. Abe said, there is a guy, I think he's from Argentina, he has many theories about flat earth. Oh no. Oh no. I hate the flat earth conspiracy. But advanced civilizations on the other side of Antarctica and some pretty crazy stuff. So, the earth is not flat. We've seen it from space. Like, people have went to the moon, and if you want to say the moon landing was fake, I need you to leave right now. I need you to expel yourself from this chat. We've been to the freaking moon, y'all. We have been to the moon. And we've seen it. We've been to space. We know the Earth is a sphere. How else could it be? I mean, we see the clouds going around in the sky in a spherical motion, where we assume is a spherical motion. Listen, The earth is not flat. I will die on this hill. AJ Styles can come fight me. I think he's the flat earther. I think that's right. I think that's the wrestler. It is the flat earther. But I will not be speaking anymore about flat earth. I don't believe it. I don't condone it. I don't support it. The earth is round. Frizz said, just big grocery pulling the strings as per usual. Yeah, that is exactly what it is. Yo! Big Ant said lab-made food is scary, though. Or is a scary thought. Thanks, Bill Gates. No, I've seen people who have been buying produce, and it's, like, rubbery. Like, they're trying to cut into it, and it's rubber. Like, I've seen, I think, a banana, I've seen blueberries, the watermelon. They're saying it, like, has the consistency of rubber. And I think this stuff is being lab-grown and being pushed out to the grocery stores. My long-term goal is to to grow my own plants, grow my own food, butcher my own meat, or raise my own chickens and send it off to a butcher to cut up. My long-term goal is to be able to source every single thing I'm eating, because I don't trust the grocery store. I don't trust the supermarkets anymore. It's getting to be too much. Wow, this stream is controversial, but have you guys heard about the rubber produce? I think it's crazy. I've seen so many Instagram reels about it and TikToks about it. I'm sure if you just type in rubber blueberry or rubber produce, it'll probably come up, honestly. These things just show up on my For You page and I'm like, whoa, that's so crazy. I never go looking for this stuff. It's always just placed in front of my eyes. Chris said, I think flat earth was a joke someone made that's just gone too far. I agree, dude. 100%. 100%. Frizz said, cause our eyes are shaped like spheres, so when we see a disc in space, it appears like a sphere. I don't think that's true. Frizz, are you a flat earther? Are you a flat earther, Frizz? Big Ant said, yes, Bean, preach. I don't believe in the flat earth thing either. Good. I'm glad you guys are not believing in flat earth. Because I definitely don't believe it at all. Jason, yay, hey, how's it going? How are you? He says self-sustaining. That's exactly how I want to be, I want to be self-sustaining. I want to grow my own produce. I want to raise my own meat. I want to have chickens, maybe a few cows. I just want to be able to source everything that is going into my body instead of having to rely on the grocery store or supermarket for it. And that's how I feel about it. BK said, so that rubber fruit is just fruit that didn't get ripe and the chemicals were used to artificially ripen it, and it doesn't always work. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that, but still, that's not good for you to eat with all that artificial stuff in it. So I'm just gonna say it's rubber, and you shouldn't eat it. Throw it in the trash. Johnny said, hi. Hey, how's it going, Johnny? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Happy Monday. Guys, can you believe it's the start of another week? I cannot. Guys, oh my gosh, while I've got you here, I asked about this on Saturday, but I know there's a few different people in here now. I am thinking about doing a hangout in my Discord with you guys once a week. I don't know what day I'm going to settle on yet. We can talk about it. We can decide which days are the best for you guys if y'all are interested. I really, really want to be more active in the Discord and doing things with you guys. So I just want to hear your thoughts. I'm thinking about doing it in one of the voice channels where we can join in via video, or if you just want to talk, or if you want to do sign language. I know sign language, so I think it would be a lot of fun, and I would like to get your thoughts on it and know what you think, because I really like interacting with you guys, and I think it would be a lot of fun to, like, set, like, an hour aside every week for us to just hang out and talk and have, like, that little community building kind of deal. So let me know what you think. It's just something I've been mewing over in my head since Saturday, where I did the book club and nobody showed up. Except Winters did. Winters from my Discord did, and we talked for like an hour and a half. It was a really good time, and it made me realize that I kind of want, or I really do want to have that interaction with you guys, so. Free. Community hangout on the Discord, free. You don't have to pay, you can just come hang out with me for like an hour. Frizz, it's the community hangout that's right there in the Discord. It's gonna be a Discord exclusive. Like, if you're a member of my Discord, you can come in, you can chat, you can hang out. Yeah, it's totally free. It's just something I wanna do to, like, just hang out. And I hope it's more than one person that wants to hang out, but if it's just one, I guess that's cool. It's not, like, it's gonna be like a community-wide thing, like, everybody can come. It's like, we're getting together for, like, a barbecue or something, to have lunch, or dinner, or, whatever. So, just let me know. I'm thinking about doing it maybe once a week for about an hour. Discord exclusive, only members of the Discord. Yeah, so, just let me know what you think. I think it sounds like a good time. It might be a stupid idea, and maybe nobody would want to, like, hang out with me, which is fine. That's cool. Or, like, hang out in kind of, like, more of a public setting. I guess that's how you could say it, because we would, like, be speaking directly to each other and maybe seeing each other's faces. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Big Reese said, Flat Earthers say Australians are paid actors, but I haven't received any checks yet. Big Reese, you need to get onto the government, is all I'm saying. They need to be sending you some money. Or whoever's controlling these flat earthers needs to be sending you a check immediately. But Reese, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. Johnny said he's good. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Johnny. I'm having a good Monday so far. Can't complain. Happy to be here. Happy to be alive. Happy to live another day. Abe said fresh fruit for breakfast. That sounds great. I'm glad you got some fresh fruit. That's always the best. Big Ant said to hang out and chill would be dope. Okay, cool. PK said I haven't been able to buy the book yet. That's okay. I think I'm gonna discontinue the book club just for now. If I'm gonna be doing the community hangout, if you guys are cool with that, I think I'm going to not do the book club for the moment. I mean, we can still, like, talk books and stuff in the Discord, but just something I'm, like, thinking about. Yeah, the link to my Discord is in the bio of this video. If you just go to my link tree, I think it's like the third or fourth one down, something like that, but the Discord link is in that link tree link in the bio. Chris said I'm a really slow reader, so I wouldn't have been able to read in time to join the book club. That's okay, dude. No worries. Yeah, I think the book club's not going to work exactly how I wanted it to, but I think what I might do is just, like, suggest books to you, and y'all can read them if you want to, and then tell me your thoughts on them. I think that's what I might do instead of trying to have, like, an actual book club, because I know everybody's got their own life, and everybody's doing things, and it's hard to set time aside to, like, join for something like that, so that's what I'm thinking. BK said, I'd love to hang out, but, work gets in the way. Yeah, I think what I would like to do for the community hangout is kind of like, I'm going to post about it in the Discord too, obviously, because that's where it's going to be. I was just thinking about this, and I hadn't really asked about it. I just did it on a whim here on the stream, since I'm just sitting here talking. But I'm going to post about it in the Discord, and I can get a kind of get kind of an idea of a time that would work best for everybody, instead of just being like, yeah, this is the time I want. This is what we're doing. So I will ask around in the Discord and see what you guys think, but it will be Discord exclusive. I can't talk. And you'd have to be a member. And please follow the rules of the Discord. Jesus Christ. Follow the rules. Read the rules if you join the Discord. Read those rules before you join. I'm so sick of people being hateful, and I'm so sick of seeing people promote things. And I'm so sick of seeing scammers and bots. It just gets on my nerves. So yeah, read those rules, please. I appreciate it. Chris said, same, I'm sad at work now with you on. Well, hey, I'm glad you're getting paid to be here. I think that's great. That's awesome. Techno Geek said, hey, Princess, how are you? How's Harvey? Harvey, Jack is doing good. He's on my bed right now. I'll grab him so you can see him. Me and him watched Interview with the Vampire yesterday, and it was great. He loved it. He said it was a 10 out of 10. For anybody that doesn't know, this is Harvey Jack, my good friend Techno Geek in the chat. Gifted him for me off my wish list. Isn't he so cute? He's so cuddly. He's the best. I love him. We've just been hanging out. Like, he's been by my side. Like, every moment of every day since I got him. He's just always around. He's so precious, so cuddly. I love him so much. He's my baby. We've been watching season 2 of Interview with the Vampire, and we're loving it. It's great. He loves Lestat as well. He thinks Lestat is a gorgeous man, to which I say same. He's like, wow. This is Harvey when he sees Lestat. He's like, to which I say, you know what? I'm also like, but yeah, Harvey Jack is doing great. He's such a precious baby. Look at him. I love him so much. I seen too that Build-A-Bear has the little devil bear for Halloween. They usually only have him around Valentine's Day, and I've wanted him for a very long time. So I'm looking at him. I got my eyes on him because I cannot have too many Build-A-Bears. I love them so much. They bring me so much joy. I have 2 on my bed right now that just live there, but me and Harvey Jack, we have been absolutely inseparable for the last few days. Look at my sweet, sweet baby. Techno, thanks for asking about Harvey. He's doing great. He's thinking about Lestat. To which I say, me too. Literally the same. But Harvey Jack will make a appearance throughout the stream, I'm sure. He's got a little something in his fuzz. Okay. I'm gonna put him over here next to my light. Casey said, hi, mommy. Hey, what's up? How are you? I hope you're doing good. Big Ant said, that's a classic movie. Yes, it is. It's also a set of classic books, but the TV show is very good. I highly, highly, highly suggest it, and I highly suggest looking at Lestat in the show. There's so many scenes where he's just not wearing a shirt. He kills me. He's so fun. Techno said, I'm glad Harvey is doing great. He is. Again, yeah, it's sort of new. I think it came out a few years ago, but it just got added to Netflix, which is the only streaming service that I use, really. So when I seen it was finally added, I was like, oh, but they don't have the second season on there, so last night I was desperate to see what happens next, so I did buy a subscription to AMC Plus. It was only like $4, so you can watch the second season on AMC Plus if you want to. for only $4. Once I'm done, I'm going to cancel the membership because all I wanted to see was season 2 of The Interview with the Vampire. BK, okay, my good friend BK said he is writing a horror story, which I already know about, but I'm going to tell you guys you've never heard about it, so. My friend BK is Murder 101 Storytime. He is a great human being. He is a horror enthusiast. He's a wrestling fan. He always brings me the best conspiracy theories that I've ever heard in my life. He took us on a rabbit hole. He took us on a complete rabbit hole of, was it Daniel? I think that was that weird kid we watched. That gives me nightmares. I think I've forgotten the name because I have it so blocked out in my head because that was so traumatic for me. I remember that stream where I was just sitting like this the whole entire time and I was so terrified. But BK is writing a horror story he's been working or toying with for almost a decade. Please post it in the Discord. Once you've got it done, just tell Bird that I gave you permission to post about it because I want you to do great things. Self-promotion is not allowed in the Discord unless I specifically tell you that it is, and when I specifically tell you that, I tell you to leave a little disclaimer saying Bean allowed me to post this. So, just putting that out there, BK. I can't wait to read it. I can't wait to see what you're working on. Techno said, I'm happy to hear that you and Harvey Jack are doing good and spending some quality time together. Yeah, I love him so much. He's so precious. Big Ant said, oh, okay, not my cup of tea, but I'm glad you love it. Yes, I'm such a vampire fan. I've always been such a vampire fan. I can talk about vampires all day long, every day, all day. I am a vampire. I'm a vampire princess. I truly believe that deeply in my soul. I love vampires. I'm very vampiric in nature. I just love everything about vampires. I love a good vampire tale. Anything and everything vampires I'm obsessed with. The vampire archetype is something I have always been drawn to, even from a very, very young age. So, yeah. I'm a vampire girly, always. It's like that reel I post sometimes where it's like, what my type is like vampire, werewolf, doctor, surgeon, pirate. That's it, guys. That's it. But vampires always at the top of the list, and Lestat and Interview with the Vampire is no different. I loved Tom Cruise as Lestat, but also this guy they've got playing Lestat in the show is just, he just plays it so well. He's just so good at it. And like when he's hunting, that's when I just go feral. Honestly, that's when I'm like out the window. I'm non-existent anymore. Oh man. And there's this one scene where Louis is trying to get away from Lestat. So he goes to a church to confess his sins, and Lestat is not letting him get away, and he comes and finds him. And he kills the priest that's there, and there's another, like, I guess minister or priest, however you want to say it, in the church, and he's trying to escape, but Lestat sees him, so he turns around and pushes him up against the door and just punches him right through his head, and the visual effects for this was so good. So good. Like, it was so visual. Usually I'm not like a horror fan at all, but something about Lestat just punching that guy right through his skull. I mean, and it showed the whole thing. It showed the fist like going through the skull. It was 10. It was beautiful. Very good. I also love a good special effects. I've always been really into film in that way. Like, I love 3D animation. I love any kind of CGI special effects. I love, like, practical effects. I love, like, makeup effects and prop effects and stuff like that. I've always had a really big passion for that kind of thing. So, I'm really enjoying Interview with the Vampire, not just for Lestat and his beautifulness, but the whole story is good. The special effects are superb. Um, just so it's very, very good, very good. Yes, it was David, BK, remember, not Daniel, Dear David. If you guys don't know about the David story, please go look it up. It's called Dear David. It gives me nightmares. I don't love it. I hate it. I got it so blacked out in my memory because when we watched that, I had nightmares. I had night terrors over that. Ugh, hated that. I hated that. Like, it was so fun to watch that with you guys and go down that kind of rabbit hole, but oh my gosh, was I scared. BK said, I will just say that the opening of the story features a goth girl, and just maybe readers should look for a reference. A reference to whom? To whom, BK? Hmm? Please let me know. My dress is running up. LOL. What's new? Big Ant said, what about the AEW pay-per-view? Seriously, didn't think Ricochet would show up there because of his fiance being a ring announcer in WWE. So I thought it was okay. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I just kind of got a glimpse of what went on at the pay per view. I think the biggest match of the night was obviously Bryan Danielson. I adore him. I think he's one of the best wrestlers of all time. He makes the crowd go wild like very few people that I've ever seen. I thought his match was really great. That's the only one I've really seen. I really love that his kids were there. I think that's a memory that they will take with them forever and hold close to them forever, being able to see their dad and perform at something he loves so much like that. So I was very excited about that. Ricochet's return, or like Ricochet showing up on AEW was crazy. I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't think that is a good decision. Anybody, I keep getting mixed up in my words because I'm trying to talk too fast, but I think anybody going to AEW right now has made a mistake. Because here in the States, they're not selling shows. I think the arena was only so full last night because it's their biggest pay per view of the year and they were doing it overseas. I think they did it in London, and I think that's why they drew such a big crowd. And I think they have that big pay per view overseas because they can't draw that big of a crowd here in the States. I said what I said. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to watching some more of the matches from it. I've just been so into Interview with the Vampire. So, anyway. Wow, let me catch up with this chat. There's so much going on. Techno said, I'm glad that you are loving Interview with the Vampire. I absolutely love vampires. The lore behind them is absolutely fascinating. Yes, it is. I totally agree. I love it. I love the story of Vlad the Impaler. I know it's true, and that's where like the myth of vampires come from. But that's one of my favorite stories of all time. BK said Fist Through the Skull is a big thing in my favorite vampire movie, 30 Days of Night. That's a great movie. I know exactly which scene you're talking about. I love the special effects, man. They're so good, so good. Big Ant said I love horror stories, so I hope it turns out great. I'm looking forward to what you come up with. Me too. I'm so looking forward to BK's story. Dear David is a movie? Oh my god, do we need to watch that? Do we need to watch Dear David? Oh, am I gonna be so scared? BK, have you watched it yet? Let me know. BK also said there are a lot of intercompany relationships in wrestling. The big one is Rhea and her husband, Buddy. Yeah, I know. I know. And I think where Triple H has taken over WWE, that's a lot more lax than it has been in the past. I think if Vince was still in charge, it would be a whole different ballgame. Roman said hi, made it. I hope your day is as lovely as yours. Thank you so much. My day is going pretty good. I hope yours is going great. Also, happy Monday. Big Ant said Ricochet would have been better in TNA. I agree. Or anywhere else on the indie scene. You ain't joking, my friend. You ain't joking. This coffee was delicious. It's been a good one. I think it's almost gone though, which is sad. I wonder if I have any cold foam left in here. I probably don't, and that's gonna... Oh, I do! Check it out! That's the best news of the day. Sorry, guys. I've gotta get this bread. Gotta get this cold foam. And I got a hair in my mouth. Lovely. Delicious. Okay. That's great. Sorry that was so loud. I love you guys. Sorry that was so loud. BK said, I don't have the attention span for full movies. I love superheroes more than almost anything. I know you do. And haven't watched 80% of the Marvel movies? Yeah, I'm getting to where, like, full movies just, it seems like they take up so much time. It's like a day activity. I do love film, though. I love movies. I always have. Probably always will. I have a gnat in here that just keeps trying to get in my mouth, so if you see me swinging my arms about, I'm trying to kill a gnat. I'm really trying my best. But, yeah, I love film. I love movies. It does just take up a lot of time, though. I know my whole family went to see Twisters a few weeks ago, and my sister has a really hard time sitting still, and throughout the whole movie, like, I could see that she was just not having a good time because she wasn't able to get up and move around. She would, like, get up and go to the bathroom and come back and then be fiddling and then get up again, and I'm like... But I totally get that, though. I totally get that. Mama said, just got off work. It wasn't too bad, but it's time to enjoy the rest of the day. Yes! I'm glad work wasn't too bad. I'm glad you had a pretty good day. That gnat, there it was, right in my face again, just trying to be right in my mouth. There's these gnat traps I get from Walmart because I live on a chicken farm. There are a lot of insects here. Lots of bugs, lots of spiders, lots of silverfish, just a lot of bugs. So I always have, like, bug traps set out. I throw bug poison around the house. Just a lot of stuff, but sometimes a rogue fly or gnat will get in here, and I have these little gnat traps that I set out, and they're usually pretty good, but the one I have out right now I think is dried up, and that is why this gnat is in the house. I'm getting the absolute piss out of me. Yeah. Chris said, with Alien Romulus getting released, I went back through all the Alien films again. Love that series of films. I've never watched them, but I've heard they're very, very good. Big Ant said I'll try to stop by, but I'm try to go be productive, lol. But if I don't make it, I hope you and everybody else has an epic day. I hope you have a good day too, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day also. I think I got a bug bite. That's great. Not been out of the house this morning. Yup, that is exactly what it is. That is great news. Big Ant, I hope you have a good day though. Techno, what's up, my friend? He said, hey Taylor, go do your stuff and have a great rest of your day, my friend. Oh, yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, Ant. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you stopping in and talking to little old me. for a little bit. But guys, it's about lunchtime, so I'm gonna go fix some lunch and I'll be right back. I'll come eat with you guys. But first, I need to turn off the microphone, of course, of course. Okay, I'm back. I see you guys are talking about Call of Duty. My brother really loves that game. He plays that all the time. He plays like the zombies one. I was never a big fan, but I'm glad that you guys have something you really enjoy. I think that's really cool. Oh, I left my phone sitting on my computer. I shouldn't have done that if it vibrates. It's gonna make a racket. I'm so mad. Chick-fil-A just sent me a notification. It's like, a fan favorite is back. Their honey pepper, or their, I think it's a honey pepper pimento cheese. Yeah, their honey pepper pimento cheese chicken sandwich is back. And a banana pudding milkshake. I cannot have any of those things on my current autoimmune diet. Oh, but man, do I want those things. Jesus. Those all sound so good. But alas, I'm gonna sit here. I have my broccoli and cauliflower and chicken. I also got a lemon perfect water. These are very good. They taste like a lemonade with zero sugar. Very delicious. I decided to get something that wasn't sparkling because every time I have a sparkling beverage on here, I start burping, and I think that's so gross. I won't say that it won't happen in the future, but not today. We're having a non-sparkling beverage. That's a big, huge piece of cauliflower. I love that you guys are talking video games in the chat. I do not know anything about video games. I love that. Did I tell you guys I think I have an ear infection? Because, like, I can feel pain in my jaw and it hurts to, like, open my jaw. I don't think it's TMJ. I think I just have some kind of sinus infection or ear infection. But God, does it hurt every time I open my mouth. I'm not having a good time, guys. Like, I'm having a good time here with you guys, don't get me wrong. But, like, I guess my health, we're not having a good time. There's that gnat. Did I catch him? Oh man, I think I caught him in my hand. He's dead now. Hopefully that was the gnat. It looked like the gnat. I can't stand a gnat. But thanks for coming on a lunch date with me. I'm so glad that you're here. I love how my streams have become like mukbangs or mukbangs. I don't know how to say these things. But that's what it became. It's became me eating lunch with you guys and just talking. I'm glad y'all are so here for it, though. You guys are like, yeah, Bean, do whatever you gotta do, girl. And I'm like, thank God. It's gonna be a sad stream if I couldn't. Come watch Bean eat for 10 minutes. Such is life, I guess. Such is life. I've got other things to do today too once the stream's over. But all I really want to go do is finish watching an interview with a vampire. That is literally all I want to do. It's so good. Bert! Hey! Oh my god, I'm so glad you're here. What are you doing? Things are good. I'm eating lunch. You know, got my usual. Some chicken, broccoli, cauliflower. And please don't make fun of me because I say cauliflower instead of cauliflower. I know people get irritated that I do that. But, Bert, what's up? Been missing you so far in the stream. It ain't the same without you. I did add some goat cheese crumbles to my chicken and broccoli today. Hopefully it does not upset my stomach, but we'll see. We'll see. My stomach's been doing pretty good today, so I'm still not hopeful. She can change her mind in 0.2 seconds. Oh no, Bert, you're not feeling good? What's wrong? Hello. I'm so concerned. I'm the concerned friend. I got something stuck in my tooth. I'm sorry, guys. This is so gross. I hate it. Bert, what's wrong though? I'm sorry you're not feeling good. Is it allergies, sinuses? I'm having the same kind of problems, honestly. It's not a good look. I hate it. Also, I've noticed that a lot of people aren't getting notifications when I go live. Make sure you have that, you ring that little bell on my profile. Or it might even be here on this video somewhere. I don't know. Let me go look. But make sure you have that little notification bell rung. That way you get notifications every time I go live. Or you have that. Oh, sorry. Y'all just heard me talking through my phone. I hate to hear myself talk. I listen to that enough when I go back and edit these streams. I don't need to hear it right now. Okay, so I don't see it on the video itself, but if you go to my profile, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, just ring that bell wherever it is. I don't know. Like this video, share it with your friends, ring that notification bell. I think that's what all the YouTubers usually say. BK, how's your tooth healing up, my friend? Are you still having to eat lots of soft foods? I went and got my teeth worked on. I didn't give y'all the update in the Discord, but it was the first time I've ever been to the dentist and got in the chair and was able to like fully relax. Like I was so tense going in, but my new dentist, it's the first time I've seen him. I've seen his dental hygienist who is also very sweet. I really, really like her. But it's the first time I've been able to go into the dentist, get in the dentist chair, and the whole time he was doing my fillings, like, I went in. He's got a different assistant that helps him do, like, procedures, and I'm tense. I'm, like, almost shaking. I'm so nervous, but I'm like, Bean, keep it under control. You've got this. It's not a big deal. You've taken your ibuprofen before you come in. The noises will be there, but it's not the end of the world. He will not hurt you. The dentist will not hurt you. And I was like, okay, Bean. I'm having like this whole conversation with myself in my head, but the dentist comes in. He's like, hey, how's it going? Are you okay? I know you're nervous. I know you've got anxiety. I think it's a normal thing when anybody goes to the dentist. I still get anxiety and I'm a dentist when I go to the dentist. He's like, but I'm going to make sure you're okay and you're completely numb and nothing's bothering you. And if the sound gets to be too much, just tell me to stop. And he was so gentle and so kind the whole time. I like felt myself physically relax. I felt like the tension drop out of my shoulders. The whole time he was working, he was making sure I was numb. He was taking care of me. Like, the sound really didn't bother me because he was trying to talk to me the whole time and keep me, like, occupied. I'm not saying I'm a big kid when I go to the dentist, but I kind of am. I've gotten a lot better about, like, controlling my anxiety in that way. But my dentist was super, super sweet. He got both of my fillings done. Took no time at all. And he said those are the only 2 that I needed. And he's like, I'll see you in 6 months. Take care. And I was like, I love you. I can give you a hug. He's like, yeah, you can hug me. I was like, you were so sweet. He reminds me a lot of Steve from Blue's Clues. That's what he reminds me of. That's how gentle my dentist is. He would be great for a kid's show. I love him. I won't name drop him, but shout out to Dr. R. If he knows who I am, if he's watching this. Man, I love you. You're great. I can't wait to see you again in 6 months. Best dentist I've had so far in my life. But BK, how's your tooth filling up? I hope it's going okay. Let's see. Ooh. Bert, do you have vertigo? Is that what it is? That's what it sounds like to me. Like your inner ear issue? Right now I'm having some kind of, don't know if it's a sinus infection or what, but my nose has been running really bad. My asthma's been a little bit worse. I've been having to take my inhaler, which I rarely have to do. And I'm having a lot of jaw pain. I don't think it's TMJ. I think it's just some kind of sinus stuff, but my jaw just hurts every time I open my mouth. I've been trying to massage it and exercise it to help, but it's like anytime I'm sitting and not talking for a while, and I'm just sitting and then I go to talk, oh my god, it hurts so bad. Also, I'm sorry I'm sniffling. My allergies are bad. I don't know why the notifications aren't working, guys. I'm getting mad. I'm gonna email YouTube and be like, what's going on? Tell my community I'm live. First off, how dare you? But second off, why? Why don't you notify them if they want to be here? So when is it that you can add the super things? I don't have any super chats right now. I'm not monetized. If you guys would like to help me get monetized, the last thing I need is watch hours on here. That's what I'm working on with these streams. But if you just want to, like, if you have like a laptop or a computer that you don't really use, turn YouTube on, play my live streams, and help me get those watch hours up. I think I have to have 3,000 to get super chat, and then 4,000 to run ads. I have to have like 4,000 watch hours. And the only way that I can do that is with help from you guys. It's so critical and so important that you're here for me right now. It means so much because that's really what I'm working on. That is why I'm streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch right now, is I'm trying to get monetized. I think I talked about this on Saturday. I can't remember, but that's the big thing I'm working on right now, is trying to get monetized here on YouTube. And the more you guys watch, the more you guys want to help me out, which I'm so, so appreciative of. Oh my god, I love you guys so much. I can't even begin to tell you just how much you being here right now means to me. But yeah, if you're like not using your phone for something for a while, like you're going into a movie, turn on a stream of mine, just let it run on silent, and it will help towards me getting monetized here on YouTube. And then I'll have super chats, I will have everything I need for monetization, which would be so helpful, and that's really what I'm trying to do. Once I get monetized here, I'll probably go back to Twitch for a little while and do live streams there and just do more long form video here, or like post my streams from Twitch here. But right now, I'm a YouTube girly. I really, really want to get monetized here. And long-term big goals, I want a YouTube play button. That's something I've wanted since I was a teenager. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but you have to have 100,000 followers on YouTube to get one of those play buttons. I want one so bad. I know materialistic things shouldn't be a big deal, or like trophies shouldn't be a big deal, but one of my biggest dreams is to have a YouTube play button. No, that sounds so lame. Like, I've watched YouTube since the beginning. I love to watch YouTubers. I love to watch creators. I think this platform, you can just learn anything and everything from it, and you can see just about any type of person on here that you want to, or any kind of content you want to consume is here. And I think that's so magical, and I love YouTube so much. And to have one of those play buttons, God, I would cry. Like, I'm not talking about like happy tears, I'm talking like full meltdown, so thankful for my whole entire life crying. But I think monetization is the first big step towards that. I I say if just each one of my followers from IG would come over here and push the follow button, we would get there, but it's okay. That's just something that is a long term goal for me. It's something I want so bad. So bad. But it's a work in progress. I appreciate you guys being here so much. I love talking to you guys. I love the community that we've been able to build. And yeah, I think there's really two things going on when I do these live streams. It's my love for you guys, but also it is me trying to further my goals for my future. So I'm not just using you guys, I promise. I love you. I love you. I love talking to y'all. It's so fun. So fun. Y'all are the best. Anyway, that was a long bean rant. I'm gonna catch up with the chat if I don't talk for a minute. Enjoy the silence. I still have a piece of chicken left to eat and some pineapples. So we'll get around to that in a minute. Bert said, I hate the dentist. Comfort Dental almost killed me. I am so sorry, dude. When I was young, I pretty much got held down and all my teeth ripped out because my mom would feed me Mountain Dew as a child. That's why I drank right out of my bottle. And once I got teeth, they all rotted. And now I'm seeing the same thing happen with my niece, my brother's little girl. And she's having to have the same type of surgery. And I told my mom, I was like, do not let them traumatize her. Because that traumatized me so bad. And I know medicine is different in today's age. But when I was growing up, they held me down and ripped out every one of my teeth. It might have not been that dramatic, but in my little girl head, it was that dramatic and it traumatized me. And up until the time I was 19 or 20, I would go into the dentist and have such bad panic attacks. I would be shaking so bad that the dentist would have to go tell my mom that they couldn't do anything with me because I'm having such a bad anxiety attack. But once I got a little bit older and I met a dentist I really liked, I seen him until he retired. I was so sad when he retired because I loved him so much. But I seen him and he was always super patient with me. And then I went several years after he retired of not going to the dentist. And this year was like the first time in 5 years that I've had dental insurance. So I'm trying to make the most out of it. And I went to a new dentist. I read reviews online. That's the only way I would have known otherwise that it was a good dentist. And I got in with one dentist that everybody was recommending that works in this building. And he's very patient, he's very gentle, he's very sweet. His whole crew is really nice, and I just feel honestly very, very blessed that I was able to get in with a good dentist that makes me feel comfortable and doesn't give me such bad anxiety to the point that I can't function. So, I will say before you go to the dentist, always take ibuprofen before and then like an hour after you leave the dentist. It helps so much with any type of dental pain you might have. It helps me with the sensitivity in my teeth. My teeth aren't super sensitive, but when people start getting close to my gum line, that's when I start like freaking out. I have very like sensitive gums, I guess. So definitely take some ibuprofen. It helps. And that's my dentist story. Oh, BK left. Okay, I love you. He's probably already gone, but I'll see you in the Discord. Oh, Abe also left. Okay, I love you. Everybody's leaving. That's fine. Roman said, I don't know why, but the dentist office is a scared place. It is. The dentist office is a scared place. Except for me now, because I love my dentist. He's great. Dr. R, I love you so much. Wherever you are right now, probably at work. You're the best. Roman said his full squad made it to third place. Heck yeah, buddy. That's amazing. Bert said CDM for dentist pick. Oh no, I'm nervous. Roman said that's relieving to hear about a nice dentist visit. Yeah. I didn't know what to expect. I just had read Google reviews of this dentist I was going to go see because I had no idea who to see or like what kind of dentist to see, who would take my insurance. So I did a lot of Googling and went through my provider list of dentists that accept my insurance, and I was able to luckily get in with a super good dentist. And the two fillings he did one on my upper back tooth and my bottom back tooth. They feel fine. They are not hurting. They're a little tender still where he put the shots in, but I think that's just normal because he had to do two down here. But he was so nice and so sweet. I love him. Where it said it's a degenerative. I think I said that right. I don't know. Inner ear combined with vertigo. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I couldn't even imagine how terrible that is. Ugh. Ooh, Roman, you have a deviated septum? Oh, my friend, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys do no God, I can't talk. I hope you guys do no longer have terrible dentist visits. That gnat. Guys, I'm having a hard time today, honestly. I'm sorry. I can't speak. There's a gnat in here. I've got so much mucus in my throat right now. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a very hard time. Roman said, if I'm at work, I'll even watch your streams. Oh my god, thank you so much. I love when you guys are getting paid to just sit there and watch my streams. That means a lot to me. Where it said, I would love to see the play button plaque on the wall behind you. Oh my god, that's my dream. That is my dream. I would like to get this channel and my shorts channel, which I haven't worked on much. I need to get on that. My shorts channel to 100,000 so I could have like 2 play buttons, but one is the goal, one's the dream. I just want one of those stupid YouTube play buttons so bad. It's been a huge dream of mine since like 2010, even before I thought of like doing Princess Gothic Bean. Somewhere in my bean head, it's always been a dream to have a YouTube play button. I didn't know that this was the direction my life was going to go in until I was much, much, much older. But it just kind of happened, and yeah, here I am. Dreaming of the YouTube play button. And I feel like now there's more of a possibility of it now that I have an online presence. But before, when I was a teenager, I didn't have anything. I was like, man, I really want one of those buttons. I'll never be anything like that. But here I am, doing the same thing that I always dreamed of doing and being something that I always dreamed of being. So it's crazy how things work like that sometimes. Or are we talking about Mountain Dew? Why are we talking about Mountain Dew? Yeah, I don't like Mountain Dew either. I drank it a lot growing up. I liked the blue one, the Voltage. And listen, I cannot lie. I love a Baja Blast with my whole entire soul, but only from Taco Bell. That's the only time I'm getting a Baja Blast, and it's so good. They got a Baja Blast gelato right now, and I want to try it. I love Baja Blast. Absolutely 10, absolutely delicious, but I don't usually drink soda at all. Right now I've got a lemon water. It's just like a lemon water with coconut in it. It's very good. That's what I'm drinking. Chris said I had to do some actual work for a bit. Shocking. So I've missed like the last 10 minutes. Oh, that's okay, Chris. I'm glad you're still around. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you. Roman, your English is so good, friend. It's so good. Nothing to worry about. I think your English is excellent. Oh, we're talking about Mountain Dew because that's what my mom was feeding me. Sorry, I got confused. Yeah, my mom let me drink Mountain Dew straight out of the bottle when I was a kid. Like out of my baby bottle. And they do that with my niece now. She's 3, but they've been doing it her whole life, and all her poor little teeth are rotten, and they're gonna all have to be pulled. I love my family, but I have a lot of qualms with my family. I have a lot of problems with my family. They're not really decent people. Or it said the last time I had soda, they only had the green and red. They have so many now. There's like 45 billion different types of Mountain Dew. It's so crazy to see how many there are now. It's like every month they have a new one. It's like, it's time for Mountain Dew Voodoo, or Voltage, or Code Red, Baja Blast. I think they have a purple one. I don't know what it's called, though. And they've got the white one they bring out for the 4th of July. And it's got, like, the red, white, and blue wrapper around it. Chris said, wait, what? You still haven't done your British accent yet? No, I haven't. I haven't done it. I have not done my British accent. Oh, the Liberty Brew, that's what it is? Techno said, oh well, I can't. God, I can't talk. Oh wow. I can't imagine drinking so much Mountain Dew. I agree. I love Baja Blast, but only once in a long while. Same here. I can live without it, but sometimes I just want to go to Taco Bell and get a little Baja Blast. It do be like that sometimes. So, I can do an okay British accent. My nephews think it's great. They think I do such a good British accent. But I've been watching an interview with a vampire, and it just brings out the British accent in me, even though I think in the show Louis is either Italian. No, he's French. No, not Louis. Louis is I can't think of the word. It left me, but Lestat is French. But when I say Lestat Delacour, it makes me want to do it in a British accent. Or Louis de Pontelac. It makes me want to say it in a British accent. I'm not right now, but ask if everybody wanted to see my British accent. Or, like, if y'all want me to do it. I think it's not great. I think it's okay, but not fantastic. But that's what Chris was talking about. He's like, you still haven't done your British accent? No. Might not do it. Might have to keep that one up my sleeve. I'm gonna check the stream on my phone. I always check my phone periodically to see if the stream is still going. Because I don't trust the YouTube live control panel. I guess I don't. don't think it keeps up with everything like it's supposed to. So I always look on my phone to see what is actually going on. Roman said, I've only lived in the States for the past 15 years. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Do you prefer the United States? Or do you want to go back home? If I were you, I would probably want to go back home. Okay, it looks like everything's running fine, so that is good. I'm gonna bring in Jack. I'm missing him. Hello, Harvey Jack. Take a seat, my friend. I'm missing you. Me and him have been so inseparable the last few days. Me and Harvey, we've just been two of a kind. Chris said drops out. You've been sat chatting away to yourself for 15 minutes. Yeah, dude, I'm always just chatting to myself. Love having conversations with myself. 9 times out of 10, I'm having a whole conversation with myself in my head. I feel like there's 2 people living in there, honestly. And we're always having a conversation with each other. We're always talking. Even right now when I'm talking to you guys, I'm having a whole different conversation in my head about something completely different. So, Matt! Oh my god, hey. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, so, Matt, you said you needed my help? What do you need my help with? I'm so glad you're here, though. I hope you're having a good day. But, I think that's a Gemini thing for, it's like the dual personalities, but it's like, I'm always having a conversation with myself. Can you guys relate? Are you also always having a conversation with yourself in your head? Or is that just me? Am I just a crazy person? I might just be crazy, but I think having that conversation with myself always helps me stay on track. It helps me think better, helps me problem solve better. I don't know if that's weird, but yeah, I am always having a conversation with myself. And it's very helpful. I ask myself questions a lot. And if you just listen, if you ask yourself a question, it will always be answered. Just something to note. Bert, we are Geminis. That is true. That is true. We are. Techno said it happens to me. I always talk to myself too. Yeah. I'm always having a very silent conversation in my head with myself. Always. Oh yeah, Matt. I can help you with any questions you've got there. I'm very excited. I can give you the female perspective on whatever you want to write about. Chris said, I found out that not everyone has that little voice in their head that like narrates things. Absolutely blew my mind. I thought everyone had it. Yeah. Um, it's not that mine's narrating everything, it's that I'm talking to myself. I'm having full conversations, like with another person inside my head. It's like I'm throwing questions out into the void and expecting an answer. And it usually does get answered, which is crazy. Crazy how the mind works in that way. Matt said, also, as a very alone person living alone, I tend to think and talk out loud as well. I feel that, yeah, feel that silence, man. For sure, for sure. See, for me, I don't mind the silence. I'm a very quiet person. This is the most I ever talk in my life, is when I'm doing a stream or I'm talking to you guys on Instagram or in the Discord. Like, that's the most I talk. I'm not a talker. I'm a very quiet person. I prefer the silence. I'm good with it being quiet all of the time. I don't need to always have like something going, like a show or music or me talking. I like the aloneness and the quiet. I think it's very peaceful. It gives me time to think. Also, unrelated, I like to meditate too. I think that's very helpful too, and when it's very quiet, it's just so blissful. Alright, so we have to talk to ourselves. We are always right. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Matt said, also me reading physiological. Is that how you say that? Or philosophical? That's right, philosophical. Gosh, I'm having a bad time today pronouncing words, guys. I'm just stumbling. But Matt said reading those books and life reflecting books help me ask those questions. Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with that. I can't sit my mouse on my leg today because I'm wearing tights. It keeps sliding. But the chat keeps moving, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna bring this back over here. And then I'm sitting on my desk and bringing it back. So if you see me reaching a lot, I'm reaching for my mouse. Just sit it here. Bert said, Chris wouldn't know how to function without the voice. I hear typing this. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Chris said, meditation is really good. I totally agree. Matt said, just curious, what kind of music do you listen to? Oh man. Okay, this is a topic I'm very, 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 very passionate about. Let me wet my whistle. So, I'm a huge music buff. I adore music. It's one of the things I'm most passionate about in this life. Love going to concerts. Love waiting in line all day at a concert. My favorite. But my favorite bands of all time: Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, 21 Pilots, Sleep Token. These are in no particular order, by the way. Dance Gavin Dance. There's this newer artist called Paris Polima, or Polima. I don't know how to say her last name, but I really love her. Billie Eilish. Who else? I like a lot of like Southern Gothic music too. I mean, that makes sense for me. I love Hosier. He's fantastic. I got to see him live earlier this year, and wow. One of the best shows I've ever been to. Like an indie band called City and Color. I love them so much. I've been such a fan of them since I was like a teenager. Let me just pull up my liked songs and tell you what I'm listening to at this current moment in time. I'm obsessed with Everlong by Foo Fighters right now. I know that's such an old song, but it's so good. I like Kiki Rockwell. She is kind of in that southern gothic space too, where she makes like a lot of ritual sounding music, and that's a 10 for me. I love it so much. There's this artist called Samantha Margaret that I really like too. She does a similar type of music. There's a newer band that I've gotten into recently. They've only got one song out on Spotify, but I highly recommend it. The band's called Love Cat. It's Luvcat, and the song is called Matador. 10. It's so good. I really just love music that makes you want to go down into the woods and have a ritual and light a fire. I don't know. That's the kind of music I'm into. That, punk rock, metal. Into some rap. Like, I grew up listening to R&B, hip hop, rap, like Maze and Total and 112. Eminem, of course, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, Chris Brown. I grew up on those. That's like what my family liked to listen to, so I listen to a lot of that, and I do have a lot of like respect and love for that style of music. But once I was like in fifth grade is when everything changed for me, and I went to this. I went into school with this girl who was emo. It was the first time I've ever seen an emo person in my life, and I loved her so much. She was the best. I won't name drop her here, but girl, if you're out there, we're still friends. We talk occasionally, but I loved her so much, and she got me into the music that I listened to. And that's where I listened to Panic at the Disco for the first time. And it was a done deal for me from there. And I just really got into like the punk rock scene, the emo scene, and I never looked back. That was just my style of music, and I love it so much. Right now, 21 Pilots just released a new album called Clancy. It's 15 out of 10. I didn't really like their last album, Scald and Icy. I thought that was going to be it. I thought maybe I had just grown out of 21 Pilots, because I've been a fan since the beginning. But they released this new album, and it was so good. It relit that kindling that was in my soul, that spark that was fading out in my soul, because the music was just so good. Every song on the album hits. I got tickets to see them on tour next month. I cannot wait. I am dying. It's like I'm 15 again, 14 again, listening to 21 Pilots for the first time. And I'm like planning outfits for the show. I've got ideas, or I had ideas. I've solidified my one idea that I'm going to go for. I've got a completely lore-based outfit, because the 21 Pilots lore is so wild, and they're really coming through for this new chapter in the lore. It's just it's so good. I don't even know how to explain how good this era of 21 Pilots has been for the last 6 months since the Overcompensate music video dropped. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see them live. I watched the first night of the live stream, or the first night of the tour on live stream, and it felt like I was there. I was like totally a kid again. I was like chatting with people in the chat. We were all excited. It was the community that I had missed from 21 Pilots for a long time. Man, I'm rambling a little bit, but I'm just so excited for 21 Pilots. I'm really glad that they kind of came back around to their roots with this album, and man, I just love music. I adore it. Music is such a big part of my life. I actually posted a really good playlist in the Discord. I know it's Interview with the Vampire based, but it's Southern Gothic, and I love almost every single song on that playlist. I already knew. I didn't make the playlist. Somebody else did. I was just like searching on Spotify to get in the mood for the kind of makeup I wanted to do today. I've got like a very vampiric based look today, based on Interview with the Vampire. So I wanted the music I was listening to getting ready to kind of reflect that. So I was listening to that, and I was like, man, all of these songs are good. I know all of these songs. So I posted it in the Discord. If you want to get a really good idea of the music that I tend to like, that's the playlist for it. Anyway, I'm gonna catch up with the cat. I felt like that was a long-winded speech. Bert, I agree. Olivia's so cute, though. I love her. Tell her I said hi. Hope she's in school today. Matt said, I love all music. Everything from classical music to classic rock, rap to reggae, jazz to EDM, acapella to heavy metal, bluegrass to gospel music. I grew up in the church. I love some gospel music myself. Honestly, I love it all, and I'm open to more. Yes, I love that. I love when people have such a curiosity for music and are willing to listen to anything. I'm kind of that way too. Yeah, Matt, just message me. Just shoot me a message over on Discord and I will read it. Bert, I know, I'm so excited that they got to go see 21 Pilots. Oh, I can't wait for my show next month. I'm foaming at the mouth for it. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so good. And I've been like practicing my outfit as I get more things for my outfit in. Every time I get a new item that's gonna be added to my outfit, I redo everything. I'm doing like the body paint before I take a shower in in the bathroom. I've got like the clothes on I'm gonna wear. I've got my red tape and I'm trying to place it how I want it. And I'm doing this every time I get a new piece for the outfit, so I know it's all gonna work. The only thing I'm missing right now are my red feather earrings I'm gonna do behind my black feather so they'll stand out more because I felt like the black feather would just get lost in my hair. And I'm having a custom made Clancy beanie. The hat is what Tyler wears in the Overcompensate music video. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm getting a custom one made from Etsy. It should be here. God, I hope soon. I haven't gotten an update on it. I need to message the seller. But I'm just so excited. I love 21 Pilots. I feel like the love that I'm feeling for them now in this new era is the same love that I felt for them in the beginning. And I felt like as I had gotten older, that was kind of fading away. But then they dropped Clancy, and I'm right back there in it. I'm ready to be in the pit. I'm ready to be with the fans. I'm ready to see the boys. I'm watching everything to do with the tour. I'm watching the live streams. I'm watching the videos that everyone's posting. I'm watching the tour recap so far on YouTube. I'm in it. It's so cool to be back in that space with a band that I love so much. Anyway. Bert said, yeah, she did go to school, and I haven't gotten any calls. I'm glad that is the case. I'm very glad. I'm glad she's at school. Chris said, yeah, my big playlist is mad for music, has a bit of everything in it. I love that. I love playlists that have a little bit of everything in it. Matt said, that's the magic of music. It's intense love bonds us together, and it's language we can all speak in harmony together. That's the quote of the day, yes! If you don't know, Matt leaves a beautiful, inspirational quote every single day in the Discord, and it's how I start most of my days. I'll go in the Discord and look for that quote from Matt, and always makes me happy and hopeful for the future. But that's a really good quote. Matt, I love that. Love that so much. Bert said, I see music as a form of a time machine. It can take you back to when you've heard it. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. I think I'm seeing 21 Pilots, here in 2024. But the feeling that I'm having listening to the new album is really the same one I'm having now. Or it's the same one I had when I listened to Holding On to You for the first time from their first recorded album or their first record album where they were signed to a record label. So I feel like I'm a little all over the place today, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel that though, Bert. Anytime I listen to bands I listened to in high school, it always takes me right back to that moment. And when I still know all the lyrics to a song, I just feel proud like I did when I was in high school learning the lyrics. I'm like, yeah, I knew that. It's like, the song I posted on my Instagram post yesterday is Headhunter by Dance Gavin Dance. And the beginning is BLESSTHISMESS, won't you bless this mess? I still know that. And that makes me so happy. I'm like, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I did. But I have such a passion for music. I could talk music all day. I could talk concerts all day. That's my favorite thing to do in the whole entire world is go to a concert. Um, there is nothing better than showing up to a venue at like 5 or 6 a.m., camping out all day long. And now we have the technology to get like DoorDash sent to you, which is incredible. I would have died for that as a teenager. You can get some Starbucks, get a chicken sandwich from McDonald's just delivered straight to you. Make sure you're eating, make sure you're staying hydrated, you make friends with everybody in line. Then when the time comes for those stores to open, there's no adrenaline like that. That is the adrenaline rush of my entire life. Is once those tickets get scanned at the door and you are rushing to the barricade. I never move so fast in my life as I do when I'm trying to get barricade for a show. Once my ticket is scanned, I start running. And it's like some Edward Cullen level running. It's like, I don't run. I don't really exercise much because I have a lot of autoimmune problems and inflammation, and it's a whole deal. But when I start running to the barricade, no one can stop me. No one can catch me. It's just such an adrenaline rush, and once you're there, it's like you get such a like drop of dopamine, and you're just like floating on air. It's like taking drugs, honestly. That's what it feels like to me. It's like I've taken some kind of drug. I don't know how that feels. I've never done like any drugs in my life. I've never drank alcohol or anything like that. That's just not something that I'm into. Um, I think they call it straight edge. That's me. But yeah, I don't do anything like that. But that's what I imagine it feels like is when I get barricade for a show. I'm just like so excited. I'm so happy. It's incredible. It's such a rush. There is nothing like it. Bert said right. It was like a marathon without food or water back in the day. Yeah, no joke. If I'm going to a show, I always like pack snacks and I pack water, obviously, and like those liquid IVs so I can make sure I'm staying hydrated. And I take gallons of water to keep in the car too so I can like go and refresh because by the time I'm there for a little while, I've made friends with people in the line who will hold my spot for me. So if I need to leave and come right back, it's not a big deal. So I always go to a show extremely prepared. I get, like, if it's in the summertime, I've got fans, I've got sunscreen, I've got hats, I've got, like, UV pullovers. I come prepared. I come prepared. Roman says stressed out, hands down, hit so close to home. Oh, I love, love, love that song. Love that song. I had a bobby pin in the floor. Something just poked me in the foot, and I was like, what is that? It's a bobby pin. Oh, bean. Just bean things. Just bean things. Bert said, love that you know liquid IV has saved you during the summer. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It will save you at a concert. I get like a different brand that has like lower sugar. I don't remember the name of it, but it works the same. It helps to keep you hydrated. Make sure you get electrolytes. It's got electrolytes. It's got what plants need. And anyway, Bert said, haha, in a house full of females, I'm always finding those on the floor. Yeah. Like, for me, it's like I live with a pet. I'm allergic to animals. I don't have any pets. But I'm always finding so much hair on the floor. I shed worse than any animal that you've seen in your life. Every time I wash my hair, I have a whole entire handful of hair. I've got really thick hair, so that's very good. If I lose some, it's not a big deal. But every time I take a shower, wad of hair. Anytime I'm walking around barefooted in my house, No matter how much I vacuum, how much I sweep, how much I use one of those rubber brushes on the carpets to get the hair up, there's still so much hair in this house. It gets stuck on my feet, in between my toes. Ugh, it's so nasty. And I pick up hair, I vacuum up hair, I do anything to get the hair up, and it's just. I honestly wonder if my vents are just sucking it up and blowing it back out. Because there's just always so much hair. Bert, do you experience this with your girls? Because it's the worst. But yeah, I always find bobby pins on the floor too. That and just long strands of hair because my hair is really long. So my hair strands are like this. I'll just find just a very long hair sitting on the floor and I'm like, Bean, keep that in your head. Put that back in your head immediately. This does not need to be happening. This is too much. This is too much. Bert, I didn't know they had sugar-free IV, liquid IV now. That is a very good to know. Sorry, I got a text message and it distracted me. Roman said, I believe that if you're not living on the edge, you taking up too much space. I feel that, homie. I feel that so much. Techno said, absolutely the rush and the excitement builds is absolutely the best feeling in the world. Straight edge is where it's at. I agree. I agree. Alex, I do not know Spanish, but I know that is Spanish. I think Linda means beautiful, so thank you. I really appreciate that. But I'm very, very bad at other languages. I know a little bit of French, and that is literally it. Oh yeah, Bert, I forgot you have really long hair. Does your hair fall out really bad as a man? I don't know if it's different for a man than it is a woman. But always so many hairs. So many hairs. I have to clean the shower drain every single time I take a shower. I've got an open drain, like one that just drops right down, and I've got like one of those hair catchers, the little rubber one you can buy on Amazon to put in the drain. I've got one of those, and it clogs up every single time I take a shower. It's so bad, and I hate cleaning up wet hair. That gives me such an ick. It makes me want to vomit, but I do it anyway because I have to. I don't want that sitting in the drain because that's gross. I hate having just hair on my shower walls, but I do it every single time because it just sticks to my person. And I hate the feeling of wet hair on me. Don't get me started. Or, like, if I have a shirt on and the back of it gets wet from my hair, that makes me want to throw up. Just thinking about it. That gives me the ick. I don't have a gag reflex, but that makes me just want to. That's gross. Nasty. Absolutely disgusting. But, anyway. Anyway. I hate wet hair. If your Bert, tell me if your hair falls out really bad. Because I can't stand it. Like, I love having long hair. I think it's beautiful. I feel very blessed that I've been able to grow my hair this long. But it also just gets on my very last nerves. Taco Man! Oh my god, hey, what's up? What's up? Bert, yeah, I pull out so much of my hair too by brushing it. I detangle my hair while I'm in the shower, which is not something you should do. You should detangle it while you're outside of the shower. I do both, but once I put conditioner in my hair, I cannot stand for it to just feel tangly, so I take a shower brush and brush through it like one of those wide tooth combs. But still, it pulls out so much of my hair. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I love my hair, but I hate it, if that makes sense. Techno said being bilingual is an advantage. I totally agree. I totally agree. I wish I knew more languages. I wish I was patient enough to learn them, but I'm not. I don't have any patience at all. Like, I don't know. I don't have any patience. Person mostly bad words. That's hilarious. I think most people, if they know another language, they know all of the bad words. So I think that's very funny. I'm glad that you guys can understand a little bit of Spanish, and maybe you can help me translate if I need to. Would really appreciate that. Roman's first language, language. Oh, guys, I'm sucking it up today. First language is Russian. I think that's really cool. I love a Russian accent. I think they sound so nice. Sorry, guys. Look at Harvey. Isn't he so cute? Me and him are inseparable. I need like a little carry-in pouch like you have for children just to sit him in so I can carry him around my house. He is so precious. Techno said, absolutely no problem. I can translate. Awesome. Thank you, Techno. I appreciate that. I've heard of Slaughter to Prevail. I've heard they're a very good band. I've not listened to them, but I know of them. Bert, I do. I've heard that name before. I always get them and what is it? I Prevail? Is that that's another band's name? I always get confused. Google is my best friend, Techno. You're right. I translate a lot of things from like TV shows or things I see in public that I don't know how to pronounce or know what they are in English. I will Google them. Alex, thank you so much. That is very sweet. Bert said we use Google Translate a lot. Or Translate. We used Google Translate in Puerto Rico a lot. Gosh, man. I'm having a hard time reading today, guys. I feel like I'm off my game. I'm going to say that 452 times. I think we're at least at 176 times so far, so still got a long ways to go. If anybody doesn't know this in the chat, this is Harvey Jack. This is my newest baby. He's a cute little Build-A-Bear that Techno Geek got for me off my wish list. Oh, look at how cute he is. I love him. He is my baby. He's so precious. Ugh. We are inseparable. Me and my sweet, sweet, sweet baby. He's so cute. Squish his little face. Guys, I think I might try to play some Stardew Valley though, if you guys are okay with that. I was going to on Saturday, but the chat was just it was popping and it was so good. And I just got so distracted and the next thing I knew it was 4 hours later and I was like, whoa, where did the time go? Where did the time go? Yeah, not sure though. Not sure. I've been wanting to play Stardew Valley again, and I thought playing it on stream with you guys would be really fun. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's like a little RPG farming game. Like, you are on a little farm and you can buy animals and plant some crops to sell or eat. You can go in the mines and bust like rocks and stuff for different materials, and you can use those rocks and stuff you gather to get this lady to build stuff for you on your farm, like a barn and stuff. I don't know that I'll play it today, but maybe sometime this week. It's a really fun game. I like to play it a lot. I get super lost in the sauce. I've still got a lot to do on the card that are like, you have different like save files. I've got 2. On my oldest one, I've still got like a lot to do. I've unlocked a new place called the Island. That's really cool, so I think I might play that sometime on stream this week. I was thinking about it today, but I'm not so sure. Let me know what you think. Whoa! Roman has heard of that band. That's amazing. Bert must be very excited. Bert, you're not too old for the mosh pit. I'll come in with you. I'll protect you. We can. I say this to the gigantic mountain man. I'll protect you in the mosh pit. Don't worry. Alex said dogs or cats. I like cats. I'm extremely allergic to both. I had an allergy test done a couple years ago now, and at the very, very top of the list were cats and dogs. Those are the things I am most allergic to. Like, deathly allergic. I can't be around them, which makes me really sad because I love animals so much. That's why I have so many stuffed animals, because I can't have any pets. But Techno, thank you again for getting me this sweet baby. I love him so much. He is my precious, precious man. Oh, I love him. Oh, Tanner said, I'm so happy that Harvey, Jack, and you have become inseparable. He really is cute. He is the cutest. He is. I love him. Love him so much, my sweet, sweet baby. Or, yeah, I got you, man. Not to worry. Not to worry. I'll protect you in the mosh pit. I won't let nobody run into you. You're not too old to do it. You're only as old as you think you are. That was really loud. I'm sorry. Lots of stuff going on today. Guys, I know I'm usually not super on my phone when I'm on stream, but got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. Crispy Critter, what's up? I think your name is Luca. My pumpkin. No, what was the name you gave me? Queen Pumpkin Bean? Is that it? Is that you? I'm not sure. Let me know. Let me know if that's you. But yeah, that's the best name. I love it so much. Oh, look at my baby. He's so precious. He's so cute. I think today is going to be kind of a shorter stream, though, guys. Sorry, I'm struggling to talk today, so I think I'm going to end this around 5. And hopefully I will have more of a schedule soon for streaming, so you guys know when I'll be here. Or it might be different week to week, I don't know, but I do really want to get on a schedule with my streaming, so you guys know when I'm going to be here. You don't have to, like, wonder if Bean's going to stream today, wonder if I'm going to be able to be there. So I'm hoping to have something like that soon. Sooner rather than later. So just, stick with me, and I will have that hopefully soon. That way you know when I'll be here. I'm gonna just keep saying that until it actually happens, lol. But anyway. Bert, what time is it where you're at? I forget. We're on a time difference. It is 4:54 where I am right now. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. Oh, Crispy Critter, I'm sorry. Thought you meant your name was Luca. That's my bad. I will try to say Beanie. Thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate that. That is so sweet. But Bert, what time is it where you're at? I suck at time zones. I suck at time differences. I know some places don't even have daylight savings time anymore, so I don't even know what's going on in the world. I just know what time it is where I'm at currently. And I know what time it is in Los Angeles. Oh, you're Mountain Time. Is that MTN? No, that's Mountain. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. No, what is the abbreviation for mountain? Because I know that is a mountain. I can't remember it because I know EST is Eastern Standard Time. CST is Central Standard Time. What's the mountain? What's the initial for it? PST is Pacific Standard Time. I'm bad. I'm bad at this. Chris said, love a bit of Stardew Valley. Oh my god, I love Stardew Valley. I was gonna play it on Saturday, but the cat got just too good. Then I was thinking about playing it today, but I think today's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream because I'm struggling to talk today. Just keep getting stumbled up on my words. MST. Okay, I got it. MTZ. What? Oh, Mountain Time Zone and Mountain Standard Time. Okay, I got it. Wow, it took me a minute. My brain is literally not working today at all whatsoever. Bart, I hope you start feeling better though. I'm so sorry you're not feeling good. That is the worst. I was just thinking about that and how bad my jaw is hurting right now, so I think we're in the same boat. And it definitely is allergy season. I think I'm getting a sinus infection, honestly, because I'm sniffling. My ear feels clogged. My jaw is hurting. My teeth haven't started hurting yet, but once my teeth start hurting, that's when I know I have a sinus infection. It's like 100% positive that I have a sinus infection. But anyway. David, hey, how's it going? How are you? Hope you're doing good today. Hope you're having a great day. My day has been not bad so far. Not very exciting. I just really want to go watch Interview with a Vampire season 2. It's so good. It's so good. I wanted to go see Lestat and Louis. Oh my god, I just remembered. I had a dream okay, so it's obviously Interview with a Vampire. You have the guy that's interviewing, Louis de Pontaloc. And, I had a dream that I was sitting there being, like, I was the interviewer for, Louis, and Lestat was there too. I just remembered this. Oh, it was such a good dream, but then I woke up because my alarm went off. Usually when I watch something right before I go to bed, I don't know if this is the same for you guys, but do you have that happen where if you watch something or you're listening to something before you go to bed, you have a dream about that thing? Because that happens to me all the time. I could be like listening to an audiobook and then I go to sleep and I have a really vivid dream about like the book I'm listening to, or if I watch a TV show, or like listening to music. A lot of the times I'll dream I'm at a concert for that band. That has happened to me so many times with Panic at the Disco, and I feel like in my dream it feels like it's so real that I'm meeting Brendan Urie. I've met him before. He's a very nice man, but very beautiful too. Man, I miss Brendan Urie. But in my dream, it's always so vivid. I have like the most vivid dreams. It's not like a lucid dreaming though, like I'm not like present. I can't tell that I'm dreaming because it just feels real. It's not like some Inception kind of thing. I've always thought it would be really fun though to be able to lucid dream. But anyway, do you guys have that where like if you're consuming some form of media, then you go to bed, you're like having dreams about that thing? Let me know. I'm very curious. Or I'm sorry you're feeling so nauseous. Nauseous. God, I can't talk, guys. I'm struggling today. Sorry you're feeling so nauseous. Chris, yes. Oh my god, I'm so glad you joined the Discord, please. Everybody join the Discord. I want you there. I'm thinking about doing maybe a community hangout once a week with you guys where we all talk to each other with voices and maybe even video. Well, let me know what you think. I'm going to post about it in the Discord in a little bit because I'm really wanting to do something like that. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Chris, don't be giving me that military time. Don't be giving me that military time. But yeah, join the Discord if you're not there already. I'd love to have you there. I'd love to talk with you there. I'm popping in and out of there throughout the day, all day. I'm trying to be way more active than I was before, so. Where it said I have very intense dreams that I can sometimes control. I do a lot of flying. That sounds like a lucid dream, my friend. I was obsessed with the idea of lucid dreaming when Inception came out. I tried to do it, but I would always just fall asleep. Or I would when you try to lucid dream, you stay very, very still. You focus on your breathing. And once you're almost to sleep, once you're in that REM stage or the REM stage, you start feeling things and hearing things. It almost sounds like ghost, but it's just your mind going. But it would always freak me out, and I would either wake up or I would just fall asleep. And it feels like you're almost having an out of body experience, like your physical body is asleep, but your mind's awake. It feels really weird. I don't recommend. But anyway, Bert said it's 10 p.m. Oh, okay, alright. I can't do military time, guys. But guys, listen, I'm having a hard time talking today, so I think I'm gonna hop off here and try again tomorrow. I'll probably be around. If you want to talk to me, hit me up in the Discord. I'll be in and out of there occasionally throughout the day. And I love you. Thanks for watching.